Hello everyone, and welcome to the Influencer Barbie channel. We have Miss Barbie Roberts, and I am Barbie's assistant. My name is Beverly, and I am an adult Barbie enthusiast. Welcome to our Barbieverse. We create content for people who love all things Barbie as much as we do. Now, I've been picking up the Zuru MiniBrands Create Garden collection capsules. And gosh, Zuru has just been putting out so many different collections right now, it's hard to keep up with everything. But I've been looking forward to opening these from the garden collection. I think we can maybe get some really great plants that we can use for the Barbie house. So let's go ahead and start opening up some capsules. And you see, I'm using my knife again. I still have not found my tool that I like to use for these. So please remember to always have adult supervision when you are using sharp objects. So these are actually pretty easy to open. One of the complaints that I have of some of the Zuru mini brands, especially just the MiniBrands collections, is that it can be really difficult to peel off the wrappers. So let's take a look. Go ahead and put these onto our table. Here's our collector's guide. And I am most looking forward to getting some of these plants. And it looks like I may have just shown the instructions for what we're getting in this capsule. Looks like a cactus. So a cactus will be fun for the Barbie house. I actually live in Albuquerque, New Mexico, so it would be great if we have some different cacti and succulents for the Barbie house to use in our decorations. This bag's a little difficult to open. There we go. Okay, so, looks like we get all the components of our first plant here. We get a pot, and looks like we just pop this kind of pretend soil in here, and voila, we have a succulent. And it looks like then we can open it up a little bit. So that's nice that we don't have to fiddle with any resin or any curing time with these. So I've got a second bag here. Let's see what we get. Yep, here's the rest of our cacti. And we get a big pot for this one. So this one seems to come in a couple of different pieces. So just pop the dirt in there, and we have, oh, this is nice. So each of these seems to have a different shape for the stem. So we can figure out exactly where it's supposed to go. Ah, and there we go. Here's a little shovel to use. And I think this one goes here. We may have to look at the directions. So here are our directions. Okay, so we are supposed to put the cactus together, this 3-piece one. Looks like this one goes into this slot. And this one goes into this slot. And I think it goes here. Yes, let's go in there. Okay. So we seem to put this together. Okay, I don't think it's supposed to snap in. And I think this goes here, and this one goes in here. And then this piece should fit in here. See if we can get it to stay this time. There we go. That's a nice collection of cactuses that we can have on display in the Barbie house. So I like this so far, that we are not having to use resin to put these together. Okay, let's open up a second one. Okay, here is our second capsule. So this time let's not look at the collector's guide so that we can see what we're getting. This one it looks like we're getting 3 packages. So I guess you get a different number of bags, packages, depending on what you're getting. Okay, we got a pot or base of some sort. Okay, and here's our other pot. Okay, and so this time we've got another one of these nice little snap together cactuses. And so we've got another little round cactus like this one here. So maybe we'll see some more of these as we open some more packages. Oh wow, we've got a whole bunch of different things in this bag. So I guess we've got another thing to put together like this. So this may be where we bring out the instructions. Okay, and this time we get a little trowel to add to our set. That's nice that we get different tools. I was thinking that maybe we would get a shovel for each one. Okay, so here's our instructions for this one. So we're going to put everything together here. Oh, okay. I was thinking that this was where we put everything, but we flipped this over. That makes a little bit more sense. Like I said before, it always helps when you read the instructions. Okay, so let's figure out what we can put here. Our instructions say that we should put these little taller pieces in first. I don't know if there's an actual order that we should be putting everything in. Let's see if we can fit these in. There we go. And then we are supposed to put this flowering top on this cactus. And then it goes in the back up against these. And then we put, this one seems to go here in the back. And I think this fits in here. They do have a little different shaped pegs, so it makes it easier to figure out what goes where. But you do seem to have to get everything lined up just right to get it to fit in properly. There we go. Finally got that one in. Okay, that's nice looking. That's going to be another fun one. We're going to have some sort of foyer in the Barbie house, or maybe we should do a greenhouse where we can have all of our different plants on display. And I also want to do a crafting video where I show you how you can make some plants. So we may just leave that one like that for now. Okay, capsule number 3. And here's our container for this one. Again, we won't look to see what we're getting just yet. So I guess we do get some resin in this set. We'll set that here for now. I don't think I've seen anyone review this particular series, so these are all a bit of a surprise to me as well as to you. Okay, so I think this might be an orchid. So here's our pot that we put it into. And this is why I'm thinking that it's an orchid, if you can see that there. So this is time to pull out the instructions. Okay, so yes, we are getting an orchid. So we are supposed to put all the blossoms onto our little stems here. I missed this earlier. We have an adorable little ladybug in this set. We're going to put the ladybug here. And here we go with our orchid. It's a bit large to be an orchid for Barbie scale. And so here it shows, it looks like we add the resin to attach our ladybug and also to make the leaves look shiny. And we do have one more package for this capsule. So it looks like we're getting 2 sets for every capsule, and one seems to be a little easier than the other to put together. And here we go. We're getting another one of the first cactuses that we got here. So even though that's a duplicate, I don't mind in this case because we can put these plants in different parts of the Barbie house and use them. So this is capsule number 4, I believe. And here we go. We won't look at the collector's guide. And we're getting more resin for this one, but this is a different type of container, so this is probably not a duplicate. Oh wow, we've got a lot of different things going on here. There's a little butterfly in there, and looks like some more blossoms to put together. So this is our nice and easy one for this set. These little orange plant pots seem to be the easy ones. So it's kind of like the big pots are the more complicated ones where you have different elements going on. And then these orange pots are your simple item. And we get a watering can. That's cute. We're getting a nice little collection of gardening tools. And what appears to be a vase. So we will have to find a place in the Barbie house to put our vase into. And we get another piece. I'm thinking we probably put our plants into that. Let's take a look. I'm developing a pile of capsules and collector's guides. Okay, so we put all of our blossoms together, and then we put them into the little circular piece, and put that into the vase, and then add our resin, and we put the butterfly on there. So that's going to be really pretty put together. So I am going to assemble these pieces. Here's our butterfly. We're going to have to get out an identification book to identify if that is modeled on a real butterfly. Okay, so we've got all these together, and there are 30 of these little blossoms that you have to attach onto the 5 stems. And then we are supposed to put this into our vase. That looks really nice. And then according to the instructions, we attach the butterfly. It looks like we put the butterfly on this piece, and then we can use this little piece with the open end to slide it onto one of our stems. So then the resin here is just to make it look as if we have water in our vase. So that took a little while to put together, but we did come out with a nice little bouquet here. And we have one capsule left. Here we go. Apparently I spoke too soon about not having resin in this collection because we've got another bottle of resin here. So our first three did not come with resin, but the last three have. And I wonder if this is new or... Okay, so we've got another new thing, and we've got a lot of stuff going on in this one as well. Here is our simple one to put together. Kind of like these better because they're nice and easy to put together, and we don't need resin for them. So this is like this little cactus back here. So let's take a look at our collector's guide and see our instructions. Okay, so this is another one that looks like an orchid, and then we use the resin at the end, and we're getting another shovel here. So let's put that one together. Okay, that's what this is. We've got a tiny little adorable snail here. So these are really cute, getting the, at least with the resin, we're getting the ladybug, the snail, and the butterfly. And here's our shovel. Here we go. Oops. There we go. Oops. Alright, there's our finished product. We'll have to tidy up those orchids a little bit and make them look nicer. And so then we add the resin, so then the snail can go here in our little set. Okay, I did not notice that my camera had stopped recording there, but we've got the last of our orchids here. It's a really nice setup, and I'm really happy with all of the different minis that we got today. We didn't really get any duplicates. We did get this set twice with a succulent, but it was in two different sets, and we got the other ones were all different. And even this little cactus here comes in a big set. And even with our duplicates, I think that we can put them in different parts of the Barbie house, or like I was saying, maybe we should make a Barbie greenhouse where we can display all of our different succulents. And I did get the shovel 3 times, but we also got the trowel and the watering can. So at least we did get some different tools that we can have for our greenhouse or whatever sort of gardening shed that we put together. Let me know in the comments below, what would you like to see us do with all of our garden items? Would you like to see a greenhouse? That would be really interesting to put together. Or we can do a gardening shed, or maybe just set this up in the Barbie kitchen where Barbie is getting some new plants ready to go in the Barbie house. So let me know which of these were your favorites. Personally, I like the ones that didn't require us to use resin to put together. And even the ones that did come with the resin, it's for adding things like the ladybug and the snail and doing water for our vase there. So even with that, I think that we could get by without using the resin. And in fact, if you don't want to work with resin, you could just use some clear glue to put everything together. And even with these sets, we were just able to assemble everything and not have to use the resin in here. And I am especially partial to this adorable ladybug and the snail and our butterfly. I want to say this is like a swallowtail butterfly. It's upside down right now. But thank you very much for watching. We really appreciate you staying, especially with this being a bit of a longer video, even with our gardening montages. So please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really does help our channel to grow. And if you would like a chance of getting a shout out in a future video, just comment below with the hashtag #InfluencerBarbie. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you in our next video. Bye-bye!